You know that meeting, right? The one where the product team is dying to ship a hot new feature, but the engineers are, well, they're worried the whole system is creaking at the seams. It's that classic tug of war. Innovation versus stability. Well, today we're going to end that war. We're going to show you how to turn those gut-feeling arguments into clear, data-driven decisions.
So here's our game plan. We'll start by looking at the reliability guessing game that so many of us are forced to play. Then we'll learn the simple language of SLOs. After that, we'll get our hands dirty and build one from scratch. See it in action, and I'll wrap things up by giving you a reusable template you can take with you.
All right, let's just dive right into the problem, because every single team that builds software lives with this constant tension, this feeling that you're just guessing when it comes to reliability.
And it almost always comes down to this one question, doesn't it? Do we push forward with the shiny new thing that users are asking for? Or do we hit pause and fix that nagging bug that might be causing issues? Without data, any answer is just a shot in the dark.
This right here, this is the whole point. We need to get from the left side to the right side. We have to stop making decisions based on vague feelings, on the API feels slow, and start making them with cold, hard facts. Our error budget is 85% consumed. It's about trading, I think, for we know.
So how do we get there? We do it by adopting a shared language. It's a framework that gets everyone, product, engineering, even the business folks, reading from the same script when we talk about what good enough reliability actually looks like.
And it all starts with the SLI, the Service Level Indicator. Don't let the name scare you. It's just the thing you're measuring. It's the needle on the dashboard. Is it latency? Is it availability? It just has to be a number you can actually track.
Okay, so once you know what you're measuring, you need a goal. That's your service level objective, or SLO. This is you drawing a line in the sand and saying, we promise that 99.5% of the time, our latency will be under 500 milliseconds. It's a clear, concrete target.
But wait, what about that leftover 0.5%? That little bit of wiggle room? That, my friends, is your error budget. And this is the most powerful idea of them all. It's your team's pre-approved permission to be imperfect. Because let's be real, 100% perfection just isn't possible.
I absolutely love this analogy. Your error budget isn't some kind of punishment. It's a resource you can choose to spend. You can spend it on a risky new feature or on some planned downtime. But just like your bank account, if you blow it all on the first week, you're going to have a very careful, very stressful rest of the month.
Okay, enough with the theory. Let's make this stuff real. We're going to build an SLO from the ground up for a pretty standard API running on Google Cloud. So let's imagine our service is a critical API. Maybe it pulls up user profiles or it processes transactions. It's something where if it's slow or down, the business feels it.
And the process is actually way easier than you'd think. It really just boils down to these three simple steps. Let's take them one by one. First up, what do we measure? For an API that a user is actively waiting on, what matters most? Speed, performance. So we're going to choose latency as our SLI. Simple as that. How fast are we? Now look at how specific this is. We're not just saying the API should be fast. We're making a very precise promise. Over a 30-day window, 99.5% of all requests will finish in under half a second. That's a promise you can measure.
And finally, the best part. We take our indicator and our objective, and we just plug them into our cloud monitoring tool. That's it. From that point on, the platform does all the hard work, constantly measuring our performance and telling us exactly how much error budget we have left to spend.
Now for the payoff, because this isn't about making pretty charts. This is about taking that data and turning it into crystal clear signals that tell you exactly what to do next.
So in week one, life is good. Everything's running smoothly. We've only spent about 2% of our budget on a few little blips. We've got plenty of room to deploy new things, to take some chances. The team feels great. But then, oops, a week later, we ship a new feature, and it's got a nasty hidden performance bug. Now look at the chart. We have torched 85% of our entire month's budget in just a couple of days. And the system is basically screaming at us.
So an alert fires based on how fast we're burning that budget. The on-call engineer gets a page in the middle of the night. In the old world, this is where the panic and the arguments would start. But not here. Why? Because the team already has a playbook. They agreed to these rules when everyone was calm and caffeinated. The data on the screen points directly to a pre-planned action. The budget is low, the burn rate is high, so feature releases are frozen, everyone pivots to reliability, the data makes the decision, not a heated argument.
This whole approach is just so powerful because it's something you can use over and over again. And to help you get going, we've put together a really simple template you can basically copy and paste for your own services.
All you have to do is fill in the blanks for your own service. What are you measuring? What's the key indicator? What's your specific goal and over what time frame? Just answering these 5 questions is the start of building a whole new culture around reliability.
And that's really what it all comes down to. Your systems, right now, are generating a massive amount of data, telling you exactly how they're doing, how they're feeling. Adopting SLOs gives you the tools to finally listen to them. So the only real question left is, are you ready to hear what they have to say?